Know Your Candidate. Presented by Portland is Possible, broadcasted by XRAY FM. In this segment, we offer a brief background on the visionary candidates that are proudly standing and running for the acclaimed Portland Area City Council. For now, we have a candidate of District 1 that incorporates Lentz, Mill Park, Hazelwoods, and Park Rose neighborhoods.
My name is Noah Ernst. I'm running for Portland City Council for District 1. And I'm running to bring rational, outcome-based leadership to Portland.
What is the city's role in completing the Green Loop project?
To be honest, I don't know a tremendous amount about the Green Loop project because District 1 is way, way far away from downtown, and I really am focusing on the issues that affect my district. But I think in general, and with respect to the that project, the role of the city is to implement public infrastructure projects that the people of Portland want and that make the city of Portland a better place. And the Green Loop project seems like a project that will really be a great part of an even more vital downtown.
How can the city of Portland support creative projects and people to have opportunities to make a comfortable living from their pursuits?
Well, as you know, making a living from the arts has always been a very difficult career path, but I think that the city can certainly assist through grants and other types of endowments, and so that people who are pursuing art are able to focus on doing their art versus having to work and only do art in their spare time. I think that obviously public art projects are a way in which the city helps support the art community, and the more funding, if we have it available, to support arts programs in schools or our museums, our symphonies, our other types of arts, programs isn't the right word, but our other types of arts events in the community, I think really have a huge impact on spreading the arts to everybody.
How can we make it easier for Portlanders to get to the central city by bike and transit?
I believe that increasing bicycle infrastructure is incredibly important, and we need to continue to do that. I think that we should, to the extent that we possibly can, keep it separate from other types of traffic, especially obviously motor vehicles, because of the danger that occurs when bicycles and lots of traffic are sharing the same streets. So I really believe that the bicycle boulevards, as they're called, where we're taking bicycle traffic and moving it to an adjacent street where it's not in conflict with the vehicles on what is traditionally one of the main thoroughfares, are great. And then I think the more we can do to increase public transportation, whether it's the MAX or increase our bus service with bicycle accessible, obviously, racks, or the ability to take your bike on the MAX, allows people to make part of their journey on our public transportation system, which they're doing now, but we want to increase that, or I would like to see that increased, and then use their bike for either end of their journey across the city.
What is your vision for how Portland transforms in the next 10 years?
Well, my vision for Portland transforming in the next 10 years is certainly to see it go back on the upward trajectory that it was on for the late 2000s, sort of before COVID. I really believe Portland is a great city, and it should be a destination for business. It should be a destination for residential. But in order to achieve that vision, we have a lot of really difficult problems to solve. We have homelessness problems to solve. We have drug dependency and mental health issues to solve. We have transportation issues to solve, and we definitely have a housing issue to solve. And I think that we can make the city of Portland a place where businesses and developers and people want to come, want to invest, want to build their lives, and that's how we will have a dynamic and, I think, wonderful city for the next 10 years and into the future.
This region is one of the 10 most habitable, and therefore we should expect population growth. What is our responsibility to accommodate people who want to call Portland home?
I think that our region is definitely one of the most habitable, but that Portland itself has some difficulties in attracting people, and indeed in the last few years we've had a negative population growth. I think that Portland needs to do everything it can to attract investment. We need to increase housing of all types, but especially affordable housing, so that people from all different demographics and all different income levels can afford to live in Portland. I believe that we need to focus on public safety so that the people who are coming to this area to start businesses or to buy homes look at Portland as the jewel in our area, as opposed to some place that has problems that maybe they don't find in one of our neighboring communities. And I think all of that is stuff that the city council can definitely have an impact on through the policy decisions that they make.
Lightning round. If you had $5 million, what is one thing you would buy for Portland?
One thing that I would buy for Portland? Art.
Where do you get your coffee?
I am probably the only person in Portland who does not drink coffee.
If you could wave a magic wand to make one thing happen in Portland, what would you do?
If I could wave a magic wand to make one thing happen in Portland, I would change the focus of our city government so that the most important thing that they focused on was achieving outcomes.
Whom from Portland's past or present should our leaders take notes from?
I think that you can always learn something from Veracats.
What's a single word you would want to use to describe Portland in 30 years?
Dynamic.
So now you know your candidate, or a bit about them. We like to thank the visionary candidates, also like to especially thank all the volunteers and organizations that put this together. We couldn't do this without you. To look at each candidate, be a good Portland citizen, and to be a dashing and informed voter, listen to X-Ray FM to learn about ballots and the new ranked choice voting system. And check out portlandpossible.org.